Hello, I'm Chef Marina Mustafa and I'm very excited to share with you today's recipe, cinnamon roll. It's something I cook very regularly and it's become a favorite with my children. So let's start. I'll put in the warm water. Butter, about 3 tablespoons. And then I just whisk it in. The warm milk will melt the butter. Sugar goes in. The yeast goes in. Alright, and I'm going to put in the egg. Okay. So just whisk everything in, and then we're going to start making the dough. Firstly, in here you put 3 cups of flour, and then we're just going to put the salt in. I'm just going to move my flour around so it is combined with the liquid. It's still very sticky. You should knead it for about 5 minutes if in the machine, but if by hand, longer, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. So now I'm just using my fingers because it's still very soft. It will strengthen over time. Just push it like that. So this should be ready. Already now you can see the dough is smooth. So I'm going to put this in a bowl. Okay, so you need the brush when you do this. The reason why you're brushing is because you don't want it to stick to the side. Just close it up with a cloth like this. In a 1 hour's time, if you put it out in room temperature, it should grow double. And this is how it's supposed to grow. It's got a nice fat belly and it's bouncy. Can you see? It's shaking. I'll just turn it over. There. Right. And then I'm just going to give it a little stretch. And then I'm going to get my rolling pin and get it to work. So I just roll it. I want it to be like a rectangle. I'm trying to get the same thickness and the same width. So I want it to be nice and smooth. Okay, and it looks quite even. This is about half a cup of melted butter. So this is my brown sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle. When you put it on, then the sugar will melt as you bake it. Just make sure it's balanced. So I'm going to just make sure that every little corner gets a nice even amount. This is my cinnamon. When chefs sprinkle from the top their salt or their cinnamon, they're not showing off. They're just wanting things to sprinkle evenly. They're just going to roll this. I like my rolling to be guided so that it's even. Alright, so when I get to this and I make sure that the joining part is tucked underneath. I make sure that I straighten so that the whole log is of the same length. Put some butter so it doesn't stick. And this is nicer. Sides, don't forget. Basically, I cut it in half. Another half. So I cut this into 3, and I cut this into 3, and I cut this into 3. So here goes. Just lift it up, arrange it. 9, 10, 11, 12. Let it rest for half an hour, room temperature. While my cinnamon rolls are resting, I'm going to turn on the oven, 180 degrees, just to preheat the oven. Okay, so the half an hour is done. So I'm going to put this in the oven now, and then we'll watch it grow further in the oven. Okay, come.